In this video, we use our laser machine and a little paint to create a pair of elegant cupcake stands.
We were recently gifted with some hardware for cupcake stands, so it gave us an excuse to make some. For fun, we decided to make them out of two slightly different materials. We made one out of white 1/8 inch acrylic and the other out of 1/8 inch mirror acrylic. The white acrylic already came with a paper mask applied, and our own mask had been previously applied to the mirror acrylic. The mask would not only keep the surface clean, but it would provide a temporary stencil for painting the engraving later. We made 3 circular platforms for each stand, an 1/8 inch diameter circle at the top, 10 inch diameter circle in the middle, and the base was 12 inches in diameter. The piece being engraved here was the 1/8 inch white acrylic. The engraving was a really nice design created by our in-house artist Sam and was repeated on all pieces. For the white cupcake stand, we decided to add some silver paint to the engraving to provide a nice contrast. With the mask still on the part, it was just a matter of giving the engraving a quick coat of paint. The mirror acrylics engraving had a nice frosted look, but since we painted the other version, we wanted to see how the mirror's engraving would look painted white. Something we didn't really think about was the complexity of the design. Peeling all of these circles was going to be a nightmare because of all the tiny, unconnected pieces. So some testing was in order. The first thing I tried was putting some painter's tape on the surface to see if it would pull the mask up. Nope. Next, I applied some heat to the surface to try to loosen the mask's adhesive, and then pull it up with painter's tape. This worked a little bit. We had some aluminum tape that we use for laser exhaust ducting. It's got a really strong adhesive, so that was the next test. The mask was heated up again, and then the aluminum tape applied. I could see right away that I was on the right track as it pulled up almost all the mask up. So I continued heating and applying this tape to remove the mask. For the next circles, I tried the aluminum tape without any heat, and it still worked great. The mirror circles gave me a little more trouble. The sheet that I used had an application tape that was applied over a year ago. It's possible that it had really bonded after all this time. This is something we've noticed over the years. You really want to use the material immediately after applying any masking, or you might have a tough time peeling it later. In hindsight, I probably should have gone back to the method of using the heat gun on the mask first. Regardless, it took a little more effort, but I still got all 3 mirror circles peeled. Putting them all together was extremely easy. It was just a matter of screwing all the pieces together and then turning the platform so that the patterns were all facing the same way.
for watching. Let us know in the comments what you think and if you've ever thought about doing a project like this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell to get notified of future projects. We have more projects coming soon. Stay tuned.